Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, and I am so excited about my book, which is a Tuskegee Tales series that's coming out within the next couple of weeks. It is called Making Do Growing Up Colored in the Jim Crow South During the Great Depression. And I tell you, this, I've been a teacher for 27 plus years, but realized just recently as I started counting up how many years it's been since I started this book, and it's over 30. So it was actually before I started teaching, I started thinking about writing this book. And it came from sitting around listening to our family stories. But this story evolved into a historical fiction novel. But why did it take so long? This is what I've been asking myself. Well, it was a journey. I could truly say that I thought about how much I really appreciated these stories of my parents, and I knew I wanted to capture them in some way. But over the years, life interrupts the best of intentions, the best of plans. I just thought that in the whole scope of everything, the most important thing for me to do was to start just taking notes. And so taking notes, writing different versions of it over the years, finally, finally it kind of whittled down to one conversation that I had with a book publisher's consultant, who, when I had finished this full series, believe it or not, back in the early 2000, she said, "Well, who's your book for?" And I said, "Young adults." And she said, "Well, your main character is an adolescent. Young adults aren't really interested in reading about children who are younger than them, mostly children who are older than them." And had I done the research, I would have realized that, but I was so involved in getting the story written that I wrote it the way I appreciated this story evolving, and I had invested a lot of time in that particular version. But it takes courage to admit that you had one set of ideas that didn't come to fruition, and you might need to change the plan. So it's not as though what I wrote wasn't useful. It was the backstory for what you're about to read, and you're picking up Making Do Growing Up Colored in the Jim Crow South During the Great Depression. So years and years later, I love this saying by Winston Churchill. It's never, never, never give up. And I see if I can put it closer to the, there we go. This is in my writing area. I have like different places that I could look around the room and get encouragement. But the most important thing was prayer. I have had several cousins, a very close friend, who just shared with me, pray in the morning before you start writing. And as this book is a faith based inspirational story, I said, of course, that's what I really need to do. And I can say that a lot of the ideas came after those periods of meditation. So I hope you get a chance to take a look at Amazon. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. The novel will be prepared or ready for sale at the end of this month. The ebook will be released and launched the 1st of February. So I've just sent for my sample copies to make sure pagination and everything came out right. So soon I will be displaying the book that will be hopefully a really wonderful historical novel for the whole family. So thank you very much, and we'll talk more about the details in our next time together. Take care. Bye-bye.